Aloha Fuse Hawaii family, my name is Roxelle Cho. I'm the founder of Fuse Hawaii. I'm here today in beautiful Kailua Kona, my hometown. Just wanted to talk a little bit about our pareos, our sarongs, some of the questions that have come up. And so one of them that was really interesting to me is what kind of fabric do we use for our pareos, our sarongs, our wraps, these lovely little things in my hands here. So since I've designed all of these, I felt like it was my job to come on here and give you a little bit more information of what this looks like, the design process, and the ins and out of our pareos. So here we go. So number one, our first thing that I wanted to point out is, as you can see here, it's very lightweight, these garments. It's like blowing in the wind. Just give you a little bit of that. So why I chose this fabric. This here is 100% rayon fabric. So pareos can be in many different fabrics. Growing up, my favorites were actually 100% cotton. They were just thicker. And at that time, those cotton ones I love, which we may have those, I've had them in the past as well, but a little bit of why I used to love those and why I kind of switched up to these is because at that time I was dancing hula, learning Tahitian, and the way that we roll them on our hips, I love the way they would hold their shape. So with those 100% cotton ones, if you see those in the market, a lot of times they're thicker. So it really depends on what you're looking for in a pareo. At that time, I loved it because it held the shape around me of my hips. And so when we were dancing, it gives the illusion that my hips were moving, maybe when they weren't. And so that's why I love those. Here, now that I have a swimwear brand, I love these rayon ones. I love that they're lightweight. I love that they're flowy. I love that when I go to tie them, they just sit nicely. I don't want to have, like the cotton ones did, that extra bulk around my hips. I want to look slimmer in the waistline as much as possible when I'm wearing it on the beach in my bikini. And so a little bit of why we use that fabric, a little bit behind the design process of them all. Just wanted to give you that. Yes, and a little more about the styling and the design of this, because I do design all of these. I went with, you're gonna notice our sarongs are bigger than most, right? They're gonna be longer, they're gonna be wider. They are that way because I believe that I like to use one thing for a lot of things. I'm a mom of 4. I know many of you know that already. I say that a lot, but I need to be able to use these for a nursing cover. I wanna be able to use them as a beach mat. I wanna be able to fit a ton of these in my bag, right? I sometimes use these as a tent. If you hear background noise in the back, it's because I'm at the beach right now with people and we're on location. And so yes, that's part of the process as well. And this is just behind the scenes of it. And so yeah, if you're buying our pareos, one thing you know is it's gotta fit around all bodies, right? It's not only like this, right? I have people wearing it like this. We have people wearing it side ties. We have people wearing it around their neck. So I want a fabric that's large enough but light enough to go in all those different ways, but not bulky when you're wearing it on your body at the beach. And so that's a little bit of the fabric that we use here at Fuse Hawaii. I hope that answers your question enough. If you own a bikini, I have to say, you have to own a pareo. It is the #1 rule here in Hawaii, at least, and probably on any island. A pareo is just as important as a bikini. It's like our second skin, really. And look at how light and flowy this is in the wind. It's really amazing. These are great, and it's a beach mat. It's everything, right? And so, how creative can you get with your pareo? I'd love to challenge you to that, and we'll have a series of videos that will help you be able to utilize these the most ways that we possibly can think of. So aloha, have a nice day, bye.